Like, he DM'd me and was trying to talk to me. Like, it wasn't bad. I'm not about to sit here and, like,
he was trying to talk
it was
to
nothing
you,
bad. I just moved to LA. There was one time that we kissed. And then after that, I told him, like, look, I think you got the wrong impression, whatever, and let's just leave it at that. And we were friends after that.
Sounds like he got the right impression if he got you to kiss him.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say.
Sounds like he got the right impression if he got that smooth.
I kissed him, but it wasn't that type. But you what?
But girls always gonna try and save face, man. All
what?
Right? But regardless, let's not just let this just.
YouTube. Another day, another video, another reaction. McQueen reacting to LALA Baptiste denying sleeping with DDG. You know, it's been a lot of shit going on. DDG and his baby mama. I don't even want to say the name, you know, negative energy. Let's get into it. Yeah.
Let's open that, okay? We got one more right here. There's a clip right here. Old footage of LALA resurfaces admitting she kissed DDG after claiming they were just friends. Now, all right, y'all. We're finna start this reaction of LALA the Island Gal. Supposedly lying about getting clapped by DDG.
We getting Gucci.
All right. Now listen, chat, okay? I don't know if she's lying for sure. She could very well be telling the truth. Who knows? But I don't believe no.
You ain't gotta tell nobody.
I don't believe no. Man, they're gonna sit there and save face. Okay? They're gonna sit there and save face. I really not, man, I just had to kick, man, look, I literally had to cut up. I mean, I had to cut it off 2 days ago because I thought she was, nigga, the bitch bought me a trip, paid for my dad's health, you know what I'm saying, paying for cologne, paying for food, this calling me king. The bitch even said, find out the bitch was lying anyways. Bitch was a bop. I don't trust no, like man, I just don't. Now that's Pam, okay? Just don't. So anyway, let's go to, so LALA Baptiste explains why Halle Bailey thought DDG slept with her, clarifying that the relationship was strictly platonic. She says they went on a group trip, and others can confirm nothing happened between them. Of course, y'all is gonna be lying. Of course, y'all is gonna be lying for each other, man. McQueen growing fast as hell on Twitch. Hey, say it again.
I ain't nothing to tell.
Say it again, man, because we is growing, man. We showing up every single day. We're not missing no days. Let's get to the reaction.
These accusations in general is stemming from a group trip that our whole friend group went on, right? Our whole friend group went on this trip, and everyone on this trip can confirm there was nothing weird going on.
Of course they gonna sit there and lie. That ain't confirming. All it takes is a group chat. Hey, everybody just, you know, join together and get up on the internet and just confirm, all right, that I didn't do anything with him. Just confirm that I didn't get my cheeks clapped.
We get Gucci.
Just, hey, everybody, get up on this so that way the blogs can confirm that I didn't get clapped, all right? That'll be enough. That'll be just enough for everyone to believe, all right? She put on her thinking glasses here, and that's the best she came up with. She put on her thinking glasses here, and that's the best she came up with, y'all, all right? That don't confirm. All right, of course. Listen, if all the homies, look, if in a situation, I've never cheated on a bitch, okay?
We get Gucci.
But if I did, right, if it's a situation where it's two homies, all right, and one cheated on his girlfriend, okay, and the girlfriend was like, oh man, you cheated on me, what this? If it's, we're gonna call the homie and be like, look, bro, lie for me real quick and say I ain't cheat on him. Call the homie on the phone. Matter of fact, that's something you don't even gotta tell him. You call him and you be like, yo, bro, did I cheat? I got you on speaker right now. If he's the real homie, he should already know. Nah, man, that nigga ain't cheat. He would never do that. But of course, he's gonna lie.
We get Gucci.
So what makes you think these women won't? Of course. Come on now, fool.
I wasn't even staying near them. It was for someone's birthday. Let's start there. There was never anything sneaky going on. Like, me and Daryl's relationship has always been strictly, started off as business. Obviously, if you know, you know. Like, he put me onto YouTube, started off there, grew into a friendship, has always remained platonic. So it's very unfortunate. Like, I know people already have this narrative because it's just hard to believe that a guy and a girl can be friends.
Motherfuckers know the biggest words when it comes to relationships or monogamous, plebatatakis. I don't even know what the fuck she said. Platonic.
Like, it's hard to
And even when they speak it regular, they don't use none of these big words.
believe that me and him or any other guy and girl can just strictly be platonic friends, okay? But
Just
nothing
say-
has
just-
ever
just
gone
say,
on
like,
past that,
regular
ever.
friends.
But you know what though? Either way, it doesn't even matter in this situation, all right? Whether I'm not saying that it's 100% confirmed that DDG is. I'm not saying that. All right? It could very.
Do y'all think DDG went to Mexico with Shawty and didn't clap? Because when niggas put it like that, like, you know what I'm saying? But come on now. Business.
Well be that he didn't. It could very well be that she's actually telling the truth. I'm just not believing it from the mouth. That's all. Now that's Pam. All right? I'm just not believing it from the bitch mouth. That's it.
Yes!
And regardless, though, it doesn't matter whether or not he knocked her down or not. Wasn't DDG not even together with Halle when it happened? Weren't they not even together? Didn't Daryl literally just the other day say, oh yeah, man, we actually haven't even been dating for the past 2 years, y'all. I just been dealing with it behind closed doors and putting on a good face because I didn't want no actual issues to come about on our family. The text messages was last year. The text messages was from last year. So even if he did knock the bitch down, why does it matter? Nigga, what the fuck are we talking about here?
Yeah.
But you know these women always gonna try and take Daryl down. They always gonna have something to say about a black man being successful. Okay? They gonna sit there and try to find and scrape for anything. Trying to scrape for anything to try and ignore the accountability. Okay? That the was talking about taking a knife and doing God knows what. We get Gucci. All right? I don't know why I hit that as a soundboard. It's the wrong button. I'm practicing, y'all. All right?
Oh, you gotta recoup, eh?
I mean, y'all let me know, chat. What y'all think? Okay? What's the deal?
Negative energy. Spite. That's what we call it,
Just saying. All right?
Context.
Now, that's all I'm saying. Regardless of what Lala got to say, regardless of what anything, regardless of their relationship, Daryl's, DDG, and Lala's relationship, cool. If they're good friends, that's great. You know, there's nothing wrong with
I've
them.
seen the text messages. Haley said to DDG, all you do is help all these other women except for me. With exclamations.
Being friends, I got nothing to say to that.
So
She not my friend.
She hated and she hates when DDG would get around other streamers and other influencers such as females and helping them and stuff like that. She hated it.
Okay? But even if hypothetically they did fuck, it doesn't matter. The point of the matter is here that what Halle said in those text messages, the things that she's trying to do, she still did them. And if it was the other way around, it would be all hell would break loose for Daryl or any man. If the roles were reversed, the man would get buried into the ground.
Yep. They would have been like, he needs to be away from the sun. He has weapons. He is not right mentally. Would have been off with his head. Let that man see his son. We see DDG every day. Come on now.
That's the whole point here. Okay?
This shit make my head itch.
I love you too, man. I love you too, Chad.
Chandler with a
All right?
funky.
Now, Let's go ahead and watch
thing.
this though, because old footage of
Nah, let
Lala
me stop
resurfaces
that.
admitting she
Stop that.
kissed DDG after claiming they were just friends. Damn. See, this is why I can't. Let me. Before I jump to conclusions now.
Got the natural,
Before I jump to
looking like you got the
conclusions,
natural face.
let me watch.
A while back, the way me and him met, like he DM'd me and was trying to talk to me. Like it wasn't bad. I'm not about to sit here and like, it was nothing bad. But we hung out. Everything was innocent. I just moved to LA. There was one time that we kissed.
I thought it was just innocent though, baby. You know, a little smooch doesn't sound like some innocent.
Yeah, now y'all. Now y'all know. Come on now, what is like? You kiss a little shorty, you know it's gonna go down with all that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, come on, like it could have been just a little smoochy, but y'all know what go on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like a nigga like me. I get this smooching, man. Shit, I might get the Come on now. Run that back.
You see how
Hold on,
women, they just
that again. Hold on.
Though, baby, you know, a little smooch doesn't sound like some innocent.
We getting coaching.
You see how women, they just be just. You just let a bitch
Women
talk.
Women be lying and then they throw a little salt at her.
Just let her
Salt
talk.
on it. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? You get to get
And
the
she'll
traces
expose
on
everything.
there.
Just let them talk long enough, they'll expose themselves. Okay? What are you talking about? This the type of
Just
you'll
listen.
catch your bitch cheating and you be like, no, what the oh, I heard you was kissing. No, it was innocent. We just kissed. We didn't do anything, but we just kissed. And then we didn't mean anything. I mean, nothing happened. He just put his dong in my mouth, and that's it. It's not even, you're just doing too much.
Oh man.
It was innocent.
A while back, the
You
way
didn't
me
do it too many times. You what? Come
and
on
met,
now.
like he DM'd me and was trying to talk to me. Like it wasn't bad. I'm not about to sit here and like,
He was trying to talk
it was
to you,
nothing
huh?
bad.
What you was trying to do?
I just moved to LA. There was one time that we kissed. And then after that, I told him, like, look, I think you got the wrong impression, whatever, and let's
After
just
she
leave it at
kissed
that.
the
And we were
nigga?
friends after that.
Sounds like he got the right impression if he got you to kiss him.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say.
Sounds like he got the right
What the
impression
hell
if he
be
got
wrong
that
with me?
smooch.
I
We
kissed
getting
him, but
coaching.
it wasn't that type. But you can't. What?
But girls always gonna try and save face, man.
What?
But regardless, let's not let this distract us from the fact. All right, that
That's
DDG
how I
is an
be.
amazing
What?
father, and he's just trying to see his kid, and he's doing
Saying
everything
something
he
crazy.
can
What?
to provide for his family and be a great person. All right. And it's another case of a woman trying to make a black man look like a terrible person and a terrible father and a deadbeat. All right. Let's not sit here and just let's not take our eyes off of what's actually happening here. You know the shade room fat. They're gonna sit there and say something else. They're always trying to divert the attention. Let's not take our eyes off of the real matter at hand. We got a woman that is sitting there trying to lie on an innocent man. That's it, right? That's all that's going on here. So all this is irrelevant. Okay.